Welcome to the world of gaming. In this video, we're going to take a sneak peek into the future. Yes, you heard it right. We're going to explore the top 10 multiplayer games that are set to make a grand entry in 2024. Stay tuned and let's get started. The Quinfall is an upcoming massively multiplayer online role-playing game developed by Vorake Technology Incorporated. The game invites players to embark on an adventurous journey to explore the Quinfall universe. Set in the depths of medieval times, the game offers an immersive story with dozens of different professions. The game's open world is touted as the world's largest MMORPG map with an area of 2,016 square kilometers. This vast world is divided into 5 regions, each with its unique, distinct climates. The game world adapts to 4 seasons with changing weather conditions and a day-night cycle. Players can engage in thrilling ship battles, island skirmishes, and castle sieges. The game also offers a dynamic trade system and a specialization system consisting of dozens of different professions suitable for the time. Players can customize their characters with hundreds of different muscle and bone controls on the face. The storyline of the Quinfall explores the impact of various gods on the universe. Outpost: Infinity Siege is an action-packed game that combines elements of FPS, tower defense, and base building. Developed by Team Ranger and published by Lightning Games, it offers a unique gaming experience. In the game, you command a mobile outpost and venture deep into the Signet surveillance off-limit area. Your mission is to collect unique weapon units and amp up the firepower of your outpost. The game features a unique weapon called the Protoslag gun. You can fully exploit its value with different Protoslag attributes. The game also offers an exploration mode with abundant difficulty levels, diverse gameplay features, and distinctive maps. You can also enjoy the co-op feature, where you can fight alongside friends on harvest days or strive together to survive infinite waves of monsters in endless mode. Once Human is an upcoming open-world survival game developed by Starry Studio. Set in a strange, post-apocalyptic future, the game plunges players into a world where humanity has fallen. Offering a multiplayer experience, players must navigate this harsh environment, facing numerous challenges and threats. The game emphasizes exploration and survival. Players can gather resources, build shelters, and craft tools to survive. They will encounter various creatures and environmental hazards that add to the game's challenge. A unique feature of the game is its day-night cycle, which significantly affects gameplay. Players have the option to team up with others to increase their chances of survival. The vast world of Once Human is full of secrets waiting to be discovered. The game stands out with its unique art style and player-driven narrative, promising a unique and immersive gaming experience. Expected to be released in Q3 2024, Once Human will be available on PC. Level 0 is an asymmetric survival horror player versus player game. The game is set in the year 2058. A team of 4 scientists must repair the electrical control systems to escape. An opposing team of 2 creatures hunts the scientists from the shadows. These creatures use various telepathic abilities, ambush tactics, and electricity manipulation skills. The game takes place on the planet Turian. The scientists are part of a space expedition from the New Horizons Corporation. As a scientist, your main weapon against the creatures is light. You can use numerous items and physically simulated sources of light to repel the creatures. The game emphasizes teamwork and coordination. Success depends not on aiming skills and reflexes, but on how well you coordinate. You must manage your consumables wisely. Scientists can deploy a powerful motion-activated floodlight. The game is developed by Doghowl Games and published by tinyBuild. Blight: Survival is a medieval cooperative extraction-like game that pits you and up to 3 other players against mortals and monsters. The goal is to reach and destroy the source of the Blight, a deadly affliction that plagues the land. The game takes place in the no man's land between 2 desperate kingdoms in a ceaseless war. A new strain of blight has erupted from remains of the fallen, rapidly spreading and turning man into monster. You've been tasked to venture forth and vanquish the all-consuming blight. The game incorporates elements of roguelites and extraction games. Fight your way through both humans and horrors in a violent co-op action experience. Your decision-making skills will be put to the test. The game features an engaging directional combat system. You can select from a diverse range of weapons, armor, talents, and customize them. Explore the war-ravaged lands in a world filled with secrets and hidden treasures. The game may contain content not appropriate for all ages. It is developed by Hainer Studio and the planned release date is yet to be announced. The game is a 4-player co-op action horror roguelite. It bears some resemblance to medieval games like Chivalry 2 and fantasies like Elden Ring. The game looks a bit like a medieval Last of Us. Towers of Agaspa is an open-world fantasy game developed and published by Dreamlit Incorporated. The game offers a unique blend of RPG, action-adventure, and sandbox elements. In Towers of Agaspa, players are tasked with constructing bustling villages for their growing tribe while nurturing exotic ecosystems of otherworldly plant life. The game encourages creativity, allowing players to develop their fantasy island however they'd like. Players can explore the whimsical land of Agaspa, climb to jaw-dropping vistas, befriend bizarre creatures, and uncover the rich history of the sacred island. They can plan sprawling villages, customize their buildings, and watch their settlements come to life as they're inhabited by members of the Shermu tribe. The game also features a unique ecosystem mechanic. Players can bring life back to a devastated land by nurturing the growth of living, breathing ecosystems composed of fantastical flora and fauna. Towers of Agaspa also offers a social aspect. Players can visit their friends' unique islands to get ideas for how to develop their own, or invite everyone to their island to explore, harvest, or just hang out together. No More Room in Hell 2 is the sequel to the 2011 award-winning Source mod. In this game, you and your fellow survivors must navigate through a world plagued by disease, where the dead have risen to feast on the living. Cooperation and teamwork are essential for the survival of the human race in this living hell. No More Room in Hell 2 is a hardcore FPS zombie game. It leans towards the more realistic end of the spectrum, limiting players' communication, ditching the HUD, and featuring a very classic type of zombie. In this game, one bite is all it takes to infect you, and a bullet to the head is the only way to put a zombie down. The game is expected to launch with 3 extraction maps: Night of the Living Dead, Broadway, and Waldoboro. Little Nightmares 3 is an upcoming puzzle platform horror adventure game developed by Supermassive Games. It serves as a standalone sequel to the first 2 Little Nightmares games. The game introduces 2 new child protagonists, Lo and Alone. They navigate through the nowhere, a cluster of disturbing places, in search of a path that could lead them out. The game's world is filled with delusions and an even greater threat lurking in the shadows. Little Nightmares 3 takes place in a 2.5D world. The gameplay involves exploring the world, encountering platformer-like situations, and solving puzzles to proceed. For the first time in the franchise, the game offers an online co-op mode. You can play solo with an AI companion or with another player. Lo and Alone have different gameplay mechanics. Lo wields a bow and arrow, while Alone uses a wrench. The game is set to release in 2024 on PC, PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and Nintendo Switch. Killing Floor 3 is the next installment in the legendary action horror series. The game is developed by Tripwire Interactive. It's set in the year 2091. The storyline revolves around a megacorp named Horzine that has produced an army of bioengineered monsters called Zeds. Players join the rebel group Nightfall to battle these monsters. This co-op action horror FPS puts you in the boots of a Nightfall specialist. You can join forces with up to 5 teammates to battle waves of Zeds. The game allows players to earn dash, unlock skills, and build the ultimate arsenal. Killing Floor 3 is built on the Unreal Engine 5. The game features gorgeous maps that are described as a canvas that can be painted with blood and guts. The game is early in development and promises to be a better-looking and better-sounding sequel. The developers are focusing on making the carnage more varied and bombastic. The game introduces an increased focus on verticality. Enemies are able to more fluidly traverse the world. The game is expected to offer a more visceral experience than its predecessors. Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown is a highly anticipated racing game set on Hong Kong Island. The game offers a unique lifestyle and social life experience, a feature never seen before in a video game. The game retains the DNA of previous Test Drive Unlimited games while introducing a contemporary vision of the multiplayer racing genre. The island is recreated at a 1:1 scale, boasting over 600 kilometers of roads through dense and varied terrain. The game revolves around an extraordinary competition called the Solar Crown, organized by a little-known but highly influential organization, Radiant. The competition values prestige, a love of cars, and competition. The game features the most eye-catching cars from a range of manufacturers, including the most prestigious, Ferrari, Lamborghini, Bugatti, Koenigsegg, Dodge, Apollo, and many others. However, acquiring these luxury cars requires hard work. The customization and style possibilities are not just limited to your cars. You can cultivate your style to impress others, stand out from the crowd, and defend your clan. The ultimate prize is becoming the next winner of the Solar Crown and gaining the respect and recognition of your clan.